It's saying how many... Oh no, I've got a full one. Sometimes it tells me I've only got like 10 minutes left.
Oh, right, yeah.
So what have you been up to then? 'Cause I haven't seen you for ages.
Did you see me just before Christmas, I think, didn't you?
Yeah. In Warrington.
No, I've been here once.
You've been here once?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I went on holiday. I did snowboarding as usual. This year again.
Wasn't we talking about broken bones?
Yeah, I was perfectly fine. Apart from the fact I caught COVID on practically the last day and I've had 2 weeks off work with it.
Ah, well, you can hear me on some of my videos, the ones I'm posting now. You can hear me coughing, and I've got pneumonia on them, so yeah.
Yeah,
And so someone put on there, if I'd have heard that cough, I would have left. And it was like, it's a chest infection. It went to pneumonia.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'll tell you what else. Those two houses form the original infrastructure.
I'm glad you was behind. Because we're videoing. But you was stand right behind, so you can see.
I know your video as well.
I know.
You have to edit it.
No, you didn't say a word.
Yeah, so I was only back at work this week.
Was you?
Yeah,
Wow.
2 weeks off work with it. Absolutely knackered, drained, doing nothing, aching, horrendous.
When I was over in Warrington, the beginning of December, this guy comes in, and he always comes in the evenings. I go, it's not like you to come during the day. It's like, you got a day off. He goes, yeah, I've got COVID.
Thanks for bringing me in.
It was like, you are serious. Please tell me you're not serious. And he goes, yeah. I went, so why are you here? And he goes, well, I'm bored. I went, yeah, I've had all the vaccinations, but I nearly died the last time I got COVID.
It doesn't help. I had them all this year and it didn't make any difference. Yeah.
And it was like, please. And he goes, you're not going to do my hair then? He was like, no. Go home, get into bed. He was like, seriously, you're not going to do my hair? I was like, seriously, I am not doing your hair. You got COVID.
Yeah.
I've got COPD. And I catch a cold and it goes straight to pneumonia.
Yeah.
Once I got COVID, I could not smell or taste anything for nearly a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was coughing as if I had smoked 100 cigarettes.
Oh dear.
It's a national.
Somebody outside in the garden.
Huh?
There's somebody outside looking through in a red jacket.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, come in, it's too cold.
I'm a judge.
Right, what am I doing for you? Thank you for that.
Number one up the back and sides. The beard's not too bad this time, it's probably just a little trimming, but it's really long here, it just probably needs trimming down a bit on that side there.
I blended it through.
I know you did, yeah, it just seems to grow really quickly there, so.
It's a bit knotty at the bottom.
How the hell did you get yourself in my sheriff's office?
My name is
Right, Daddy's home now, so I'll stick you in with him if you carry on barking.
Because I don't like your television program.
So one on the back and sides.
Leave it longer on top.
Scissor cut on top?
Yep, fine.
Yeah.
Like me. You are having a very bad day, son. I, on the other hand, am as giddy as a schoolgirl. Start talking. Judge, are you a member of the Nevada State Bar?
no, sir. I'm a member of the California Bar.
Well, you wandered away from home. The shepherd is under arrest for...
So what have you got planned for this weekend then?
Going down to see a mate down in Bristol.
Alright.
It's his 50th, so there's a bunch of us going down there to surprise him for his birthday.
The joint is mine.
What, this weekend? So I'll make sure I don't post this until at least Sunday then.
Yeah.
Tom. Yeah. Tom, you're still.
So have you booked stuff for him to do, or are you just going out there and
we're going for a meal. No, going down, we've got a meal and there's quite a range of people going, so it's a bit weird really. It's
Okay.
mostly mates from, quite a few people coming from across Europe for it, because it's mates that we know by online gaming and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So there's a few of us in the UK, we're going down from this way. And there's others coming from all over the place to say hi.
Yes.
Are you still going to have a party?
It wasn't.
Sir?
Or do
Oh, I
you...
don't have a
I
party.
need to make it crystal
Well,
clear with the marijuana.
It was like that when you came in.
I was going to say how the wind's blowing it.
Okay.
I never put a party
Make
in
it
it.
any clearer, the deputy's gonna have to read you Miranda, and I should point out that while possession is a misdemeanor, use is a felony. You want me to prove use? It's been smoked.
I understand it's a felony in Nevada, Judge. That's why I'm telling
Sammy.
you.
Is it Sammy?
Simon. Simon, stop.
My fingers
Simon,
feel really
let me be your lawyer for a second.
smooth.
Shut the hell up.
From the perm, yeah. I forgot to put gloves on when I was neutralising and like, yeah, my fingers feel really...
People who are in charge
I'll show you, look.
of what's called broadcasting standards and practices. The sketch was mocking our head of standards and practices.
And
I haven't
I'm
done a
gonna
perm for a
gossip
while
now.
now, but I
Yes,
love
sir.
doing perms.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
Harriet Hayes, the woman I mentioned before, is a devout Christian, and she'll often get asked.
I've heard about her. I imagine she's something of an outcast in Hollywood.
She is, but
What was she?
people
I
like
done
to debate
Liz's
her.
hand. I
Like to
was
debate her?
doing it. I had
Debate her. They like
perm
to
from
debate
here
her.
to here. I'll
What
put
was
rods
she
in from
doing?
here to here.
She
And it
was
was like,
asked
I'm just
about her
letting you know, do you want
position
it
on gay
quite
marriage.
tight?
And what did she say?
So she was like, oh, just do what you think. And I said, do you like it quite tight? Because I'm doing it quite tight.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want it tight. So I undone him all, put them in different rods. And she goes, oh, it's very loose. Okay, if it is too loose,
Yeah.
wait a week. If it's too loose, just
Come back.
come
yeah.
back and I will redo it on a,
Yeah.
on a smaller rod. She goes, you sure? And it was like, yeah. It was the first time I permed her hair. She normally goes to someone else for perm.
Alright, yeah. Oh, you just normally trim it, do you?
Well, I just normally trim it, yeah. So it's like, look, just come back. If it's too loose, just come back.
It's a sin, but it also says, judge not lest ye be judged. In other words, you're giving yourself a pat on the back for tolerating sinners.
And I used the perm solution that I use for guys. So I only have like, for doing a lady's hair, it works out to be like a quarter of a head.
Yeah.
So I'm using 3 perm boxes. And I was like, oh wow. That serves me right.
I'm asking your daughter, why the viola, not the violin?
为什么要重提琴，变小提琴？
会中提琴的人才不足。
My father says there's a shortage of good viola players. I read an article. My father reads papers from all around the world and I translate them.
Oh, good morning. Jack, this is Mr. Zheng Tao.
Very well, thank you.
His daughter Kim is also interpreting for us today.
Hello, Kim.
Hello.
Fan Yin Zhao, Mr. Chen Yang. Jack, can I have you outside for just a second?
So did you do a lot of snowboarding?
Yeah, I got out most of the week, yeah.
Yeah?
Had a couple of days in. But that's mostly because I knew I was a bit unfit going this year.
Last 9 months I've walked over
Was it the beginning of February you went, or was it the end of January?
Yes.
the first time I got here. What about Parsons?
In January and February. Over that week it was switched into both of them.
Ah, right, okay.
She's on a scholarship at Juilliard. She's a viola prodigy. Because apparently there's a shortage of players. Her father strongly encouraged her to fill that need.
Good, because I've always felt the People's Republic of China was just one good string section away from being.
It was a good holiday though. The snow wasn't the best.
No?
Well, it hasn't snowed there for a while. It's global warming. It's terrible. Luckily they had a fair amount and they're pretty good at managing it in Europe, so it was
Well,
all the runs were open. There
that's
wasn't
how
anything
comes I
closed.
ended up breaking like the left side of my body.
Yeah.
It was just sheer ice.
Yep. Well, luckily most of it wasn't like that. It wasn't.
I had a cravat like that. And my left ski got caught in it. My right ski carried on going.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And as I twisted,
Crack.
my pelvis cracked, my hip broke and dislocated, my knee broke and dislocated. And then as I went
ride
down,
snowboards, everything's strapped together.
I went down, this shoulder hit first, so I cracked the shoulder, and then I went onto these ribs and I broke them, and I broke my nose.
Dope.
Yeah, it was just literally.
One more yard.
The lady who was skiing next to me, she was going, "You'll be fine, you'll be fine." And when my leg got caught, she goes, "Right, try and get it out, try and get it out." And I started panicking, and she said that she could hear every single one of my bones breaking, and it was like, thanks for that.
You don't want that, no.
No, I was 13.
Ouch.
Yeah. Spent 9 months in hospital.
Yeah, in terms of meeting our quota of offended people,
The physios came through, so I was in traction for 9 months.
Where were you?
What, skiing?
Yeah, where did you do it? Yeah.
Austria.
All right, yeah.
I was airlifted to Innsbruck Hospital.
All right, yeah.
Had a CAT scan and everything there. 1986.
All right, great. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Austrian government sent my parents a £35,000 medical bill because the school I'd under insured us. Yeah. Yeah, I was CT scan, and that's how they realised that I'd broken 7 ribs. Yeah. But instead of medevacing me out, which they should have done via an airplane, they brought me back on the back of a coach, which
Along the back seat.
along the back seat, and
That's not the right way to do it, is it?
no. So they got me laying there, and then all these people was going, "Oh, but I want to sit on the back seat. I want to sit on the back seat." I ended up on the floor. And when we got onto the ferry to come back over, I was like, "I'm not walking up them stairs. They've got to have a lift." It was like, "There's no lift." I was like, "I'm staying on the coach." So it was like, "You can't stay on the coach." So remember, I've got everything on this side is broken. I had to hop up all the stairs. And yeah, I've done more damage.
Yeah, it doesn't sound, not surprised.
So my pelvis, instead of sitting like that, my pelvis sits like that.
Let me tell you something. If Jesus was the head of standards and practices, he would pimp slap the whole lot of us. And not because we use his name, and Jesus is the head of standards and practices. And there's your Monday morning sketch.
I just realised I didn't turn it down, did I? So it's still up where I was using the hairdryer.
You didn't even have a conversation with standards, did you?
that?
Yeah, Studio
It's
60.
all right, yeah, don't matter.
I'm just wondering if it's I'm going to get,
You might do, yeah.
And so I'd like to introduce our new Vice President in charge of standards and practices, Jesus H. Christ.
The group applauds as Tom dressed as Jesus stands at the head of the conference.
Thank you very much, and it's good to walk among you. Jesus Christ, it is hot in here. You mind if I open a window?
No, he's really going for it, isn't he?
He's sticking it to standards.
Well, it's funny, he said I don't care, but he's sticking it to me. I'm heading back.
have you decided if you're going on to a summer holiday yet?
Got our annual road trip this year again, yeah.
Where are you going this year?
I'm actually going down to the Pyrenees this year. So down to sort of France and Spain.
Pyrenees?
Yeah. So northern Spain.
Okay.
My father orchestrated the whole thing. But what really gets to me...
I'm blonde with a hairdresser, sometimes I don't know things.
So the last few years we normally heading towards Germany, the Alps and that sort of stuff. We're
Yeah.
south through France into Spain.
Thanks a lot for saying
Doing a bit around the Pyrenees, so it'll be into Andorra and places like that.
Okay.
Spain. But then catching the overnight ferry back from Bilbao, I think, if I remember right.
Felt pretty good.
Because that brings us all the way back to Portsmouth then on the ferry overnight. So we're going to drive down
You're better than me?
Very
This is about the page 6.
there. Yeah, I just got to decide if I'm going to try and change my car before then, though.
Oh, what car have you got?
I've got the Westfield, you know, that 2-seater little sports car thing,
Yeah.
which is fine.
I thought that was you just used that for around Peterborough. I thought you had a different car to go touring on.
No, that's my touring car. No. I've sold the MX-5,
Oh, right, okay.
which have now got a different daily driver. That was my daily driver, the MX-5. But I've got like a Sunday, which is a Westfield, which is a Lotus 7 basically.
That's like that much off the ground.
That's the one, yeah.
You all right?
But
You can turn it down if you want.
No, it's fine. No problem.
But I'm in two minds about selling it. It's the fantastic car. It's a real driver's car. It sticks to the road like you wouldn't believe. Goes like the clappers. It weighs nothing. It's got a big engine in it. And it handles like crazy. The only problem is, whenever we get anywhere, because it doesn't have doors or a roof or anything, you have to put all the tonneau cover on it, get everything out of it. And it's just not like getting out, picking your bag out the boot and going to the hotel and into the bar. It's a lot. And then if you get in it in the morning, you've got to take all the cover off it.
Or just risk it and just leave it uncovered.
Well, it's not that. It's just the things that because it doesn't have a roof on it, it does have. I do have a roof that sits on the back that I have to put into that rolls up into it. It's like a little bikini roof on it. Doors on it that sit in the passenger seat.
I have never heard of a bikini roof before.
It's just basically a flat piece of cloth roof.
Oh, right, okay.
So it literally goes from the top of the windscreen to the roll bar behind.
Oh, right, okay.
It's known as a bikini top.
Ah, I've never heard of that before.
But, so it does have cloth doors on it as well, which I can replace from the air deflectors. But it's just so much hassle. Despite being all that, I'm just trying to decide whether I want to change it for something. Well, I won't call it practical, but a bit more road trip friendly. Plus, I hardly had it out last year with all the rain we had. I had it like out in the UK like 3 times.
Well, like, how much rain have we had this week?
Well, exactly.
Literally, it's like rained every day.
There's most.
Except for Monday. Was it a hot Monday, like 15, 16 degrees?
It's been quite warm most of the week. But
yeah.
Normally I'd have it out sometimes over winter on those dry winter's days when you can go out and do a lot of drive, even if you bundled up out in there. It's great fun. It's just there's been no chance to do it this year and last year so far. It's just, at least if I had a hard top car, something a bit sporty.
Yeah, but you didn't like my Peugeot convertible.
Yeah, that's different.
You said it was a hairdresser's car.
It
was not.
That was the little. Wasn't that the CC thing?
Yes.
There you go.
It was. She was.
It's not that I don't like convertibles. It's just not all convertibles.
She was
306cc, I think, wasn't it? If I remember right, something like that.
No, she was 207cc.
207.
But she had a hard roof.
Yeah, but they actually look funny because they had to make the backs look weird on those to fit the really soft tops in.
Yeah, I don't like soft top ones. But now I've got a Honda CR-V because I need it for my mobility scooter.
Oh, right, yeah.
So.
Well, I sold the MX-5 and bought a van instead.
A van?
Yeah. Bought a Transit Connect. Because I could fit my mountain bike in the back of it. Trying to get a bit fitter again. Fit my mountain bike in the back of it, and it's a crew cab one, so it gets got row back seats in there as well.
Okay, well I'm going to ask you a question now. Did you walk here or did you come by car?
I came by car because I came straight from work.
Oh, okay, I'll let you off that one. So as I say, you only live on
the other side of the road,
yeah.
The side of the park.
Oh, yeah.
No, but so I was hoping I was going to get here in time because I was stuck doing something at work, so I was coming straight from work.
Well, that's all right. We actually viewed the same house.
Yeah.
The same
Found
week,
that afterwards,
we?
yeah.
Yeah, we viewed the same house.
That's 20, back at 9:15.
And I only viewed that because my mum and dad went, we found a house for you.
Well, I viewed it because I'd had an argument with my mum.
Oh, right, yeah.
We'd been burgled in Risby. And he was looking to move because I couldn't go back there.
No.
Now, I grew up in that house and I just didn't feel safe.
No.
So I stayed at my mum's and she was driving me mad. And I said to Michael, look, we've got to sell it.
Yeah.
And he goes, but it's your childhood home. And I was like, I know, but it's done. I can't go back in there. I don't feel safe. You work permanent nights. No way. And he goes, but you got the dogs. And I was like, they're trying to nick the dogs.
Mm.
And it was like, okay. And then your house came up. And we went to look at it, and it was like, and my mum was going, "You're not moving there.
Why?
You're not moving there." Why? Because at that time it was a lot of trouble around there.
I haven't really had that around there.
I know, but it was like, mud sticks, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're going to be a story in the papers that I beat a guy up. Sometimes that enhances a man's reputation. This guy was gay. Well, there's nothing we can do about the press. Why? He's got guns.
And I'm sorry, but we're going to have to put these on there.
Also, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and have an attorney present with any question. You cannot.
Right, am I squaring or tapering at the back?
Square, please.
Squaring.
The problem is a companion piece.
What was you doing at work today?
I'm going to start having meetings with the top
All
writers
sorts of stuff.
and offering them.
Did you stick anything behind your ear today?
Yeah, we were just talking
No.
about the companion
Because here, You had a line with no hair in it.
Was that where the scar is?
No, your scar's a little bit above it, so it's just below the
I've got more
scar.
than one scar back there.
Yeah, it's just above it, but yeah, I've blended it in as best as I could. I'll show you before I do the bit. I'll show you.
Thank you.
It was quite prominent, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you can still see it faintly. Yeah.
So it was there.
Someone is going to buy into Telesat China, so they have satellite distribution, which we don't.
There. Can you see it now? There. I've blended it in as best as I can. But I wasn't sure if you'd like put something behind your ear and it like tugged at your hair or something.
No, don't do that, no.
Because the roots are still there.
Don't even wear the glasses. No, I don't know what that would have been.
I don't know. But yeah, it was literally... I blended it in as best as I can, so...
I don't like children.
I didn't think what that would have been.
Never hire a woman with children.
You didn't like go and stick something behind your ear?
No.
Okay.
Bang your head?
Not what I can remember.
By the way, his daughter needs to meet Tom Jeter.
That's no problem.
You're not allowed to say those words.
Got it.
Ricky Tahoe, Ron Oswald told me they're right now rehearsing a sketch over there where the new head of standards and practices is Jesus.
That's a funny premise. That's not funny.
They're not doing it.
Jack.
They're not doing it while that idiot you married is going around saying you don't like women who have children.
I'll ask him to cut it.
I'll ask him to cut it. He's busy developing a show about the glamorous world of UNICEF.
Yeah, and the whole thing's gonna be mine.
I don't know why they like cancelled this show. It was amazing.
What is it?
No, I've watched it actually.
You've not watched it?
Studio 60.
Studio 60 on the Sunset Boulevard, no, Sunset Strip. It's amazing.
Hi.
It's just the one that was based on something.
It's based on a it's based on a show, and
Tom Jeter's been arrested.
Matthew Perry plays Matthew Albee, and he's the writer. So it's based on him writing the show and what it's like getting ready to do a comedy show.
Yeah.
Are you pitching me a sketch?
No, sir.
Where is it?
Brilliant.
Like I said, Tom.
It's on Netflix.
No, Prime Video.
Oh, is it? I'll check it out.
Huh?
I'll check it out.
It's really good. I think it's $15.99 for the series.
No, I won't then. Is it on Paramount or something?
No.
No.
No. Only on Prime Video.
He's not there.
I bought Go On. I was thinking, yes, I can finally watch it. I got it, and I need an American DVD player to play it.
Wrong region.
Yeah, it's on Region 1.
Seriously, is this a sketch?
He's being extradited. Where the hell have you been? Breakfast! I'm going to Burbank Airport. I'm getting the next flight to Vegas or Reno, and I'm renting a car.
I'm going with you.
You can't come with me. It's Friday.
This is what producing is. Let me just talk to Matt. See if we can do this without anyone finding out, like the press or the network.
Finding out what?
Hi.
Hi. Finding out what? Without the press.
Are you twisting your beard, your moustache up, or you
No, just leave
trim it as normal?
Yes, please.
That's just Friday insecurity.
Well, you never get over those insecurities, do you?
No, we don't.
Like it's a long story, but I wrestle with some abandonment issues.
Okay, well, we gotta go.
Wait, I came here.
Of course. What can I do for you?
Two things. Jackson asked you to cut your Jesus sketch. I want you to argue with him to his heels and then say yes.
Sure.
I'm serious.
You got it.
Really?
Hey, it's a whiny inside joke that fits in an empty, symbolic line in the sand, and that's blowing it anyway.
Great. I wanted to play Jack a little bit before you give in.
Sure.
I'll tell you why.
He doesn't need to know why.
I mean, why? What's going on?
Nothing.
Okay, so you mind if I talk about your own?
Sure. Quickly, please. I'll be downstairs.
Jack needs to win. He's a very proud man, taking his legs out 4 times in a row. He's going to take a cushion in there, injecting searching his phone.
Removed. I just need to make sure I leave these bits the same.
Make it equal.
You got anything else?
No?
Great.
Oh, yeah, wait. A multi-billion-dollar deal in Macau, China that Wilson White spearheading apparently rests on Joe and Cow's daughter King.
Yeah, you forgot your eyebrows.
See you around?
You couldn't have led with that. Come with me. Hey, I should run the place for 45 minutes while I had a walk. I was working on an ending for the Jesus sketch. Well, first of all, you're not going to need one, and second, way to prioritize. What do you want me to do? Hide a file on a cake and grease the screws? He'll be back in a minute. No,
He won't be back. He's on his way to Pahrump, Nevada. Why?
Yes, Danny, why?
All right, what we have here is a domino situation.
They've got some strange names in America.
The car is downstairs.
Yep, thank you.
Is that alright? Do you want any wax of gel?
No, I'm alright, thanks. I got
Peter is very excited to meet you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm running out of room in here.
Yeah.
The car was
Oh.
There it is.